The job description of a gardener involves the cultivation, care, and maintenance of gardens, landscapes, and green spaces in both public and private settings. Gardeners are responsible for creating visually appealing and healthy outdoor environments that enhance the beauty and functionality of various spaces, including residential yards, parks, estates, schools, botanical gardens, and commercial premises. Their work combines physical labor, plant knowledge, environmental awareness, and artistic vision, making them key contributors to horticultural and ecological well-being. A gardener's job is much more than planting flowers and mowing lawns. It requires an understanding of soil types, plant species, seasonal cycles, and landscaping techniques. Gardeners must plan layouts, choose suitable plants, and implement maintenance routines that ensure sustained growth and aesthetic appeal. Whether working independently or as part of a landscaping team, gardeners must be diligent, detail-oriented, and committed to the health of the plants and green spaces under their care. The profession is both ancient and evolving. While the core tasks remain grounded in traditional horticulture, modern gardening increasingly involves the use of technology, sustainable practices, and climate adaptation. Gardeners today may be involved in managing irrigation systems, composting, pest control, and even designing eco-friendly gardens that support biodiversity and environmental conservation. This makes the job description of a gardener a dynamic blend of old-world wisdom and modern ecological awareness. Primary duties and routine responsibilities. Gardeners are responsible for preparing the soil, planting, watering, fertilizing, pruning, and weeding to ensure that plants and lawns remain healthy and attractive. This requires daily, seasonal, and long-term care based on the needs of each plant or landscape. Before planting, gardeners analyze soil composition, check pH levels, and may add compost or other amendments to improve fertility. They then select appropriate plants based on climate, location, and design objectives. Pruning is a vital responsibility. Gardeners must know when and how to prune different types of plants to encourage healthy growth, prevent disease, and maintain shape. Improper pruning can damage plants, so technical knowledge and practical skill are necessary. Similarly, weeding and mulching are part of routine care, helping to control unwanted plants, conserve moisture, and improve soil structure. Lawn care is another important duty for many gardeners. This includes mowing, edging, aerating, and applying fertilizers or weed treatments as needed. In larger estates or commercial properties, lawn care may involve the use of ride-on mowers, trimmers, and blowers, requiring proficiency in operating machinery safely and effectively. Pest and disease management is also central to a gardener's responsibilities. They must regularly inspect plants for signs of infestations or infections and take appropriate action. This could involve organic or chemical treatments, introducing beneficial insects, or removing affected plants. Timely intervention can prevent minor issues from becoming widespread problems. Water management is a major consideration in gardening. Gardeners often install and maintain irrigation systems, monitor moisture levels, and implement water-saving practices like drip irrigation or mulching. Especially in regions prone to drought, water efficiency is both an environmental and operational priority. In addition to maintenance tasks, gardeners may also be involved in landscape design or garden renovation projects. This includes creating garden layouts, selecting plants for visual harmony and compatibility, and integrating features such as walkways, water features, or raised beds. The ability to visualize and execute a design plan is a valuable asset in many gardening roles. Midway through these diverse responsibilities, it becomes evident that the job description of a gardener demands a mix of hands-on work, ecological understanding, and aesthetic sensibility. Gardeners are not just caretakers but active creators of beautiful and sustainable green environments. Essential skills and key attributes. To be successful, A gardener must possess a well-rounded set of physical, technical, and interpersonal skills. First and foremost, physical stamina is critical. Gardening is physically demanding work that involves bending, digging, lifting, and working outdoors in all weather conditions. A good level of fitness and endurance is necessary to handle the daily workload. Plant knowledge is foundational. Gardeners must be able to identify a wide variety of plants, understand their growth habits, seasonal needs, and potential problems. This includes trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, herbs, vegetables, and grasses. Familiarity with native and invasive species is particularly useful in ecological gardening and conservation work. Attention to detail is another essential trait. Whether checking for pests, noticing nutrient deficiencies, or shaping a hedge evenly, a gardener's eye for detail can make the difference between an ordinary space and a thriving landscape. Precision and care in every task, from planting depth to fertilizer dosage, are hallmarks of a skilled gardener. Problem-solving skills also come into play. Gardeners may face challenges like unexpected weather changes, plant diseases, poor soil conditions, or client dissatisfaction. They must be able to think on their feet, adapt plans, and implement practical solutions. Creativity and flexibility help turn challenges into opportunities for improvement. Technical proficiency is becoming more important. Many gardeners now work with automated irrigation systems, soil testers, weather monitoring tools, and even garden planning software. While traditional knowledge remains essential, comfort with basic technology is a growing advantage. Communication skills matter too, especially when working with clients, supervisors, or team members. Gardeners often explain plant care, suggest improvements, and respond to customer preferences or complaints. Clear and respectful communication helps build trust and ensures client satisfaction. Professionalism and time management round out the list of key skills. Gardeners must be reliable, punctual, and able to complete tasks on schedule, especially when working in commercial or municipal settings. Respect for property, tools, and the environment is part of the professional ethic that good gardeners embody. Work environment and occupational challenges. The work environment of a gardener is typically outdoors and varies greatly depending on the setting. Gardeners may work in private homes, estates, botanical gardens, parks, schools, or commercial properties. Each location presents different conditions. Some may be urban and compact, while others are expansive and rural. Working outside means being exposed to weather conditions, including rain, heat, wind, and cold. Gardeners must be prepared to dress appropriately and take precautions against sun exposure, dehydration, or cold-related health issues. The work can be physically strenuous, and injuries from tools or repetitive motions are possible, so safety awareness is vital. Seasonality affects the workload significantly. Spring and summer are usually the busiest times, with planting, pruning, and general upkeep in full swing. In fall, gardeners prepare landscapes for winter, clean up fallen leaves, and plant bulbs. Winter tasks may include tool maintenance, greenhouse work, or snow removal, depending on location. Pest control, plant diseases, and unpredictable weather can cause frustration and setbacks. However, experienced gardeners learn to anticipate and manage these risks through planning and adaptability. Budget constraints, time limitations, or differing client expectations can also be sources of stress, especially for gardeners working in commercial or high-profile settings. Yet, despite the challenges, many gardeners find immense satisfaction in watching their work grow and bloom. Gardening offers a sense of accomplishment, connection to nature, and the opportunity to create something meaningful and lasting. As we reflect further, it's clear that the job description of a gardener is rooted not only in labor but in passion, patience, and a deep respect for the natural world. Education, certification, and career development. While formal education is not always required, many gardeners benefit from training in horticulture, botany, or landscaping. Vocational schools, community colleges, and botanical gardens often offer certificate or diploma programs that cover soil science, plant care, landscape design, pest management, and greenhouse operations. On-the-job training is common, especially for entry-level positions. However, individuals seeking to advance in their careers may pursue certifications such as those from the National Association of Landscape Professionals, NALP, the Royal Horticultural Society, IHS, or local horticultural societies. These credentials enhance credibility and job prospects. Experienced gardeners can move into supervisory or managerial roles, such as head gardener, landscape foreman, or grounds manager. Others may specialize in areas like arboriculture, greenhouse management, organic gardening, or native plant restoration. Self-employment is also a viable path. Many skilled gardeners operate their own landscaping or garden design businesses. Continuing education, including workshops and seminars on sustainable gardening, new plant varieties, or integrated pest management, helps gardeners stay current and competitive. As environmental concerns grow, demand for gardeners with eco-conscious practices and water-saving techniques is expected to rise. Conclusion: the job description of a gardener encompasses a unique blend of artistry, science, and labor. These professionals transform outdoor spaces into beautiful, functional, and environmentally sustainable environments through careful planning and daily care. Their impact can be seen in public parks, private gardens, school grounds, and city landscapes that bring joy and tranquility to countless lives. For those who enjoy working outdoors, nurturing plants, and seeing the tangible results of their efforts, gardening is both a fulfilling and meaningful profession. With skills rooted in tradition and opportunities shaped by innovation, gardeners continue to grow as essential stewards of our natural and built environments.